Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. We are going to discuss two very interesting bhajans written by Meera, both steeped in her devotion for Krishna. In one, she talks of a gopi selling butter on the streets of Vrindavan. But being a devotee, she forgets why she is there. So instead of selling butter, she starts selling Hari, Hari, Hari. Hari le lo, Hari le lo, Hari le lo. मीरा राइट्स, कोई श्याम मनोहर लोरी सिर धरे मटुकिया डोले, दधी का नाम बिसर गई ग्वालिन, हरि लो बोले. कृष्ण रूप छकी है ग्वालिन, और ही बोले. मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, चेरी भई बिन मोले. The image of the milkmaid selling milk, butter and curd, but shouting the name of Krishna. It's so entrancing. It captivates you. It brings tears of joy to your eyes. As Meera puts it, one look at Krishna and the milkmaid forgot her moorings. One look at Krishna. Enough. As if it was a magic wand. Selling curd, she wandered leisurely in the narrow lanes of Vrindavan. Notice the situation, how Meera imagined it. The more I read this particular bhajan, the greater is my amazement at Meera's images, the subtlety of her images. Selling curd, the gopi was wandering leisurely in the narrow lanes of Vrindavan. She carried a pitcher balanced on her head. Coming face to face with the child Krishna, infatuated with his looks, forgetting her text, she started crying, Hari for sale, Hari for sale, Hari for sale. Hari lo, bole. Is it any wonder that Meera too is a slave to Girdhar's charms? The conclusion is always the same to herself. But the last line is a complaint. She is slave to his charms, though without any recompense. She treated him as a friend who could be blamed for being indifferent. Hers was an unbreakable bond, whether he bothered about it or not. One-sided love and affection, but she did believe he will come one day. In the next lyric that I am taking up, she declares that my bond is unbreakable. हमरे रोरे लागली कैसे छूटे. My bond with Krishna is unbreakable. जैसे हीरा हनत ही निहाई, तैसे हम रोरे बनी आई. जैसे सोना मिलत सुहागा, तैसे हम रोरे दिल लागा. जैसे कमल नाल बिच पानी, तैसे हम रोरे मन मानी। जैसे चंद ही मिलत चकोरा, तैसे हम रोरे मिल जोरा। जैसे मीरा पति गिरधारी, तैसे मिली रहु कुंज बिहारी। This lyric has got a number of images, poetic images, real images from real life. After declaring that her bond with Krishna is unbreakable, she says, "My bond is tough as a diamond. It is like a streak of gold on a touchstone." How lovely. He stays in my conscience as the lotus stalk in water. Go and look at a pond where lotus is growing. The stalk is in water, the flower is there at the top. So Krishna stays in her conscience as so deep as the lotus stalk in water. Meera says, "I wait to meet him as the chakor awaits the moon." In India, they have believed that chakor, the bird, waits for the moon all night on the river banks. It waits for the moon which waxes and wanes. There's a song in the film Tansen addressed to Chakor. कौन बताए तुझे चकोरा, गोरे मन के काले। The poet is addressing the bird that, look, you have got love in your heart, but your complexion is dark and you are in love with the moon. The greater your love, the greater the waning of the moon. It's a very good image, very well sung. So Meera is talking of the same chakor which awaits the moon, never getting to be near it. The moon is in the sky, the chakor is on the water pond. But Girdhari is my inseparable companion and my master, so I don't mind his misbehavior, says Meera. A poet would not be a poet if he or she did not live in a world of fantasy, of imagination, of longing, love. Meera succeeds on all these criteria. Her love for Krishna was insatiable. It was physical, but she knew there is not going to be a union. So she wrote about it. She asked for it. She prayed. Somewhere in the heavens, Krishna would listen to her, she thought, and will come and meet her, will embrace her, and then she would rejoice in his company. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.